Good evening, everybody. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Normally, I do not post videos during the week because of my work schedule and not having enough time to film something and sit down, edit it, get it uploaded. If I start this late in the evening, normally after I get off work, I wouldn't get to bed until about 1 o'clock by the time I got edited and uploaded, if not later. So normally I don't post videos in the evening, afternoon, or I don't create videos in the evening, afternoon, for that reason. But with that being said, there's been something that has been driving my mind a while since I heard about it yesterday afternoon, last night, that I haven't really been able to focus on a lot. I wasn't able to sleep last night. I kept waking up thinking about it. It's something that just drives me berserk and up the wall that I just will never get over it. And I want to try figuring out what to do to be able to fix the situation. I mean, I've worked on a lot of different projects to try to get the situation fixed, and it's impossible to fix every situation. But you guys know that I'm part of a group called Stand for the Silent. And with that, it is working on trying to give the people who are being bullied a voice and informing and teaching kids to stand up when they see it going on. So being a part of that group has impacted my life because of the fact that you guys know back when this channel started, I was bullied continuously and I contemplated hard about committing suicide to make it all end. And luckily for me, that didn't happen. I was able to fight through myself and have people stand up for me and end up surviving and being stronger because of it and being able to help kids that are struggling with it. With all that being said, yesterday afternoon I got off work. My Facebook page kind of just blew up in a way about people asking me if I had heard different news and if I'd seen different things. And I hadn't seen it. And when I did, I just couldn't fathom the idea behind it. So yesterday in Cedar Falls, Iowa, a 17-year-old senior in high school committed suicide. And it just doesn't sit right with me. And it shouldn't sit right with most people. This kid was bullied, and seeing news articles, which the police department is investigating it, which is great, except that they are kind of taking it lighthearted, I feel, by saying to see if there's any bullying or to see if this was happening. If you read the post, bullying was happening. And if you go back to the definition of what I consider bullying and things that I've seen, bullying is when you have somebody that is you have two people, the bully and you or whoever's being bullied. So this bully is trying to make you feel bad, which drags you down here to make them rise up here because they want to gain the power. They want to make you feel unimportant and not important. And being a bully gives them the power over you, and that's making them feel happy, and that's what bullying is to an extent. It's just sort of name calling, it's picking at people, it's all these different things. That's what bullying is. And it's not like it used to be. It used to be that when I got bullied, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have smartphones. We had cell phones, but we didn't have smartphones. So when I got bullied, it was at school. I could kind of walk away from it when I went home and go play with dogs, go do whatever I wanted to. Kids these days don't have that luxury. And this kid that decided to commit suicide because he was being bullied, this was all happening on Twitter. And I'm going to pull up some different things that I screenshotted, some different things off my Facebook page that I seen. And when things happen, people start to want to make a difference. And that's great. But it has to be an ongoing battle, and it can't just start because somebody committed suicide and now you feel terrible and you want to do something to stop it. It has to be, what can we do to prevent it from happening again? So I'm going to just talk and show you. I'm going to show you guys going to his actual Twitter feed that he posted before he died, or before he committed suicide. You know, somebody posts, remember when was going to shoot himself? Why? Why post something like that? Come on. And then somebody comments, or when 30 people try to get him to kill himself. If 30 people tried getting somebody to kill themselves, right there is an issue, and I think that the cops need to do something about that aspect of it. All the stupid blank does is cry. If people are telling me I should go kill myself, and that 30 people try to get me to kill myself, I might cry too. Do us all a favor and do us all a favor and blank, kill yourself. Nobody blank loves you. What? What do you mean nobody loves you? Everybody, just because I don't love everybody, doesn't mean I hate them, and doesn't mean that they should go kill themselves. For somebody to say that to somebody, once again, I think, this is my personal opinion, I'm not a law expert by any means. I mean, I have a background in criminal justice, but I don't know all the laws regarding harassment, bullying, assisted suicide type things. But he's telling him to go kill himself. How does this not fall under more of a police legality and county attorneys and stuff want to do something besides being never mind. Next comment, please. You're nothing, you don't have anything to your name, you're a loser. You're 17 years old. You know, these kids, yeah, technically they don't have anything to their name. They're 17 and under, 18 and under. They haven't been working. They don't get to own a car. They don't get to own a house or anything. So, yeah, they wouldn't have anything to their name. What does that have to do with anything there, dude? Why tell a kid that? And it went on, like some of it got cut off, but it just goes on. Why would somebody post, go blank, kill yourself? Why? I don't get it. And I don't understand what's going through somebody's mind to post that on somebody or message somebody that on Twitter or social media. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So in response to that, I'm not trying to make a light part about this. I think this is actually a really serious deal, and this video is very serious. But when people make these comments, it gets me fired up, and it's stupid. Why do kids feel the need to make these types of decisions and these types of comments? People did it to me. They didn't tell me to go kill myself, but they called me a bunch of names and just started dragging me down, trying to beat me up, what have you, just dragging me through the mud. But why do people feel that need? I mean, I understand, I just explained it, but it just doesn't make any sense. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And then you got parents out there that try saying, well, they brought it on themselves, they did this, they did that. These kids aren't bringing this on themselves. This is how kids are raised, to pick on kids to an extent. They don't get enough interaction and stuff at home, enough follow-up to at home that they feel that they need to do this. So, after some of that was posted, I mean, it's nice to see people step up and post things on their Facebook page. I'm going to post one here from one of my friends. Cedar Falls School better step up and do something about its students. Telling someone to go kill themselves is not acceptable. Those students, their parents, and the faculty need to do something about it. It caused a student to take their life the other day, and it really upsets me. Thoughts and prayers to the family. So Ryan, I don't think you watch this, but that is a perfect way to say it. Something needs to be done. And just to say, oh, well, kids being kids, you can get away from it. It doesn't happen that way. This right here is almost our worst enemy now. It doesn't go away. People can still go on and attack you on this even after you leave the playground, leave school. So if you guys know Amanda Goodman, she used to be a news anchor. Now she is with, I forget what her actual title is, but she was part of the original Stand for the Silent group and still is part of the Stand for the Silent group of the Cedar Valley and getting that founded. And she posts a nice comment that I'm going to post up here, which many of my friends know that I have been a long time advocate for anti-bullying. I want you to look at this, read this. This is real. right there, and at the below it, you can see that she posts a picture of that Twitter thing that I told you about earlier. Children do, and she puts it in the later, she says, this is about children being given free rein with their social media accounts and using words as murder weapons. So true, couldn't have said it better myself. Parents need to follow up to their kids and see what they're doing, and when kids don't want to give you their passwords and stuff, make them. They are under the age, you are their parent, make them give you their login information so you can go check what's going on. For one, your son or daughter might be being bullied. They might be thinking about suicide. Two, it's your son or daughter, they could be being the bully and telling people to go kill themselves. Put a stop to it, check their social media accounts and their text messages and their phone. Another guy that is part of a Stand for Silent group over in southern Iowa-ish, his name's Matt Ganaway. He posts this, but then Sandy reposts it. Okay, I'm on my soapbox. Think bullying is okay. A push, a shove, a punch. Words. These messages were sent to a young man in Cedar Falls. Yes, Cedar Falls, Iowa. Just a short distance down the road. Well, guess what? This young man isn't with us anymore. He took his own life because of these people. Just last week, a student at Waterloo, I believe, jumped off the top of the school trying to take his life because he was being bullied. 2 weeks ago, a 12-year-old in Fort Madison attempted a fatal overdose in middle school because people were bullying her. It's real, people. Open your eyes. People are afraid to talk about it and stand up to it. But guess what? I'm not. I will breathe my last breath standing up and fighting for what's right. I agree with you, Matt. 100%. I am right there with you. I will speak at any school that would let me in and talk to them about my story and what I did to overcome it and how it's not right and things that we can do to stop it. But people need to open up your eyes. If you see somebody being treated unfairly, stop and help them address it. And if you're a parent and you see it happening, just go up to the kid and say, hey, stop. What are you doing? That is not nice. Treat somebody with respect. And here's a picture. It's hard to see, but there's a red mark on a girl's neck. Another bully did this at a middle school, and even after talking to the school the first time, they told her to just ignore the girl. The girl has already said multiple times she's going to beat her up if she colors her hair again because it's ugly. Really? You're gonna beat somebody up because they're getting colored their hair and it's ugly. Maybe you don't have a fashion sense and they like that hair color. There's no need to beat somebody up for their hair color or because you don't like it. And why? What's the point of it? Just because you don't like somebody's hair color doesn't mean anything. Everybody's different. So, long story short, this is going to be a long vlog, and I apologize. It's not fishing related, and that's what I'm all about as far as fishing outdoors related. But you guys know how much this agitates me and how close this hits home. I'm working on trying to get into schools and doing talking and explaining my story and things that we can do to prevent it. Helping kids open up their eyes that realize it's not right. But as somebody described it to me one time, and it's not the answer, but it's a video that I've seen, and I think I played it on here, but if you are being bullied, don't fight back to an extent. And I don't mean that by just standing mute and being silent about it, because that's not the answer either. But when somebody is calling you names and poking fun at you, be nice to them. Tell them, you know, if they're calling you names, ugly, fat, be like, hey, I'm sorry you feel that way. How's it going? How are you doing today? They're not gonna know what to say. And it sounds weird, but I've seen it in experiments, and I just, after really sitting down and listening to it, it seems right. If somebody is being mean to you and you're mean back to them, it just fuels to the fire. Now they can just pound you into the ground and just keep going at you harder and harder because they see that you're getting agitated, you see that you're getting frustrated. Whereas if they're being mean to you and you just come up and say, hey, how's it going? I'm sorry you don't like my hair color. I thought it looked really cute. I'm sorry you don't like it. Hey, I'm sorry you feel that way about me. They're not going to know what to say because they're not anticipating you to be friendly back to them. They're anticipating you to either take the abuse or to fight back in an extent and start arguing with them and yelling at them, and then both tempers just go like way out here, and it just doesn't solve anything. So with that, there's a lot of things in the works. For the Cedar Valley, there's groups that are asking me to kind of join them and be part of them. There's things in the works, I'm telling you that. For the Cedar Valley area to get things hopefully kicked off again and hopefully make change. With that, I'm also working on some other things to get it expanded and get bigger things to happen. And I'm also, right now, I'm telling you, after I get done filming this and finish up a couple phone calls, I'm gonna work on filming another video as kind of a public service announcement. So if you guys see it at the end of this, or if you see the link to it, I'll pop it up like here. If you see the link to it, or I'll put it down in the description, go check it out for me. Tell me what you think about it. But if you don't, then it's a really work in progress, and it took me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. But I am working on something like that. I've been trying to work on different things and work on my editing abilities, working on kind of scripting things out a little bit more, because I do tend to just get in front of the camera and ramble, and I don't do a lot of edits once I do that. A lot of the things you guys see on my channel is one cut and that's about it. And I just like it better that way. I don't try redoing things 100 times to make it sound right. But with that, I hope you guys have a decent day. I hope that this brings a little bit of awareness to what you guys may have heard, what you guys seen, or things that you guys are experiencing. It will never be right when it does happen, and we can't stop every single thing. But I don't want to see another kid, especially locally or anywhere in the world, you know, decide to take their life because they're being bullied, especially kids, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 18 years old. We shouldn't be having to put kids in the ground like that. So I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, I can survive. I can be strong. And you look at I will. I will. I can be strong, I will be strong. I can survive, I will survive. And just do something to stand up for somebody that isn't necessarily able to stand up for themselves at that time. Make a difference in the world and be the person that brings about change. It takes a village to raise a child. Help be one of them village members and help stand for the silent. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one, which hopefully is a fishing video or an outdoors video.